Harvest season has barely begun, but on this patch of land in the heart of the Beaujolais province, it's a harvest of a different kind. It's scientists, not wine growers, that are ploughing the land here in search of solutions to climate change. And on this patch, the array of grapes are not for consumption, but for research purposes. Amongst them, the gamay variety, the classical French grape.
This is what we harvested this morning. We harvested the first batch of ripe grapes. We will stay on this patch of land for 5 weeks and harvest as we go along.
It's the scientist's job to size up the different varieties of grape to see which range adapts best to the changing climate and which is more resistant.
One of the
first things that we test is the crop's resistance to rot. So here we can see a contrast between different types of gamay. One which is airy, where the air can circulate in comparison to the more traditional gamay, where the grains are side by side with no air circulation. So there's a difference between the various crops. One is resistant to decay and the other more sensitive.
The batches are counted, weighed and sent off, not to the winery but the laboratory, and the grapes are pressed to examine the wine's acidity.
Ça permet de caractériser les variétés, donc savoir
This allows us to differentiate between the varieties' characteristics and to see how their properties can adapt to the environment, to see what can produce the best possible grape.
Pour avoir les meilleurs raisins possibles.
The objective? To identify the ideal gamay grape, one that's immune to drought and decomposition, or at least one that's similar to a more resistant variety, like Gamaret from Switzerland.
If the conditions escalate, we will find ourselves in the same situation as the southern vineyards, with very few years to adapt.
Since the 2003 heatwave, winemakers have experienced a new phenomena. The hot and dry summer has brought harvest forward by a month, and the region's crop production has reduced by a quarter.